Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. I did do some off-camera grinding, like I said I would, and again, nothing story-related happened.
Yeah.
So I guess we're just ready to find this photographer by the giant statue, right? And I anticipate there's going to be a tough boss fight, because again, the last boss fight we did was a piece of cake. If that's anything to go by. Okay, there's the base of the statue. Impressive. I was taken aback by the size of the stone circle in the Southern Highlands. But this is on a whole different level. Here's the guy. Oh, aren't you? I see you're hard at work. Hee hee, I'm glad to see you're safe. Haha. Did you come out here to get a good look at the statue? No, he came out here for you. Sigh, I don't think he realizes how much worry he's caused everyone. We should bring him up to speed. Yes, please. It sounds like I've caused some unnecessary worry for the people of the settlement. Oh boy, why'd the music stop? You should get back right away, or rather, I'd like to, but I still haven't finished taking all the photographs I need. Would you mind waiting a bit longer while I finish up? Sure. Well, I can't really fault you for being fascinated. It really is impressive. The others didn't seem to be happy about that. I doubt there's anything like this anywhere else on the continent. Actually, it might surprise you to know that there is. This isn't the only statue I'm aware of. Is that so? There's a similar statue on Brionia Island, way out to the west. Wait, Brionia Island? Isn't that where Group B was sent? Maybe. Huh. I had no idea there were more of these around. No one knows any more about the statue on Brionia Island than they do about this one. But I'm currently taking pictures of ruins and ancient sites like this. Taking photographs of this area was the reason I came to the North Highlands in the first place. Alright, fair enough. Guys told us that the people of the North refer to this statue as the guardian of the region. Yeah. The old legends say that this statue was here long before our ancestors came from the east. Right. And that they settled in this land only with its permission. When I saw it, I was immediately reminded of the Legend of the Great Knight, whatever that is. You know, now that you mention it, I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. I haven't. No doubt. The tale originated during the Dark Ages and spread throughout the Empire. When the land roils with the tide of war, a colossal knight, wreathed in flame, will come forth to quell the conflict. Okay. That's the general gist of it anyway. What do you mean by that? Well, each region has its own variant of the tale. Okay. They all maintain a knight as the central figure, but like all such tales, its veracity is questionable at best. Though it's certainly one of the most mysterious of the legends passed down in the Empire. I could see that. I see. It does seem like this statue could mesh with that story too. I wonder if they're related somehow. No idea. Oh shit, what's wrong, Reen? What was that? What was what? Are you okay? Do I look okay, Elisa? Am I having a heart attack? I'll be alright, nothing to worry about. Yeah. What the hell was that? Is Reen having like a blocked artery or something? Anyway, I've come all the way out here. So would you mind waiting until I'm done photographing the site? Please hurry. I promise I'll head back to the settlement with you as soon as I'm done. Huh. Well, it doesn't seem like the wildlife has much of an interest in this area. What are you talking about? There's plenty of enemies around. He should be safe here on his own, even if we head out somewhere else for a while. Agreed. Guiding Norton back to the settlement will cause the story to advance. I don't think there's anything else to do. We went to the lake, right? And we went to the ruins. Nothing to see there. Let's just wait. Alright then, we'll stay here until you're finished up. Okay, I'll try not to keep you waiting too long. Reed and the others waited for Norton to finish his photography. And though he was reluctant to leave even after depleting his photo quartz, they finally returned to the settlement. Alright. Back is itching. Ooh, we're finally back in the settlement. Thanks a million for escorting me back here. I really appreciate it. Thanks to you, I was able to photograph the statue to my heart's desire. Yeah, no problem. I'm just glad you made it back safe and sound. Yeah, let's go tell the Elder. There seems to be quite a commotion over there, oh boy. What? That's... who, the Lieutenant General, maybe? Oh! What the hell happened here? Oh, yes. It looks like there's been an orbital car accident. But why here? Isn't that the gentleman we fulfilled a request for this morning? The very same. That's the settlement's Dr. Amir. He couldn't have been the one responsible, could he? We don't know anything yet, guys. Relax. Never mind that. We need to go take a closer look. What the hell happened here? Emma, are you hurt? I don't know how you pronounce AMR, but whatever. Guys, I'm alright. Sorry for worrying you. What the hell happened? Yeah, exactly. What happened here? I was on my way back from gathering herbs in the mountain forest to the north. Didn't I gather enough of them for you? When all of a sudden, I just lost control of the vehicle. That's weird. Was anyone injured? I suffered a few bumps and bruises, but other than that, fortunately not. That's good. I'm just relieved that I didn't end up hurting anyone. Jesus Christ, man. I'm glad to know your injuries are light, AMR. Thanks be to the winds and the goddess. Yeah, this is a good question. Still, how does one lose control of a vehicle in an area as open and free of obstructions as this? Did you simply lose your concentration for a moment? No, of course not. This car is extremely important to all of us here. I wouldn't dream of driving it carelessly. So what happened? I'm still not sure what caused it. When I was nearing the settlement, the steering wheel started to feel oddly stiff. Fortunately, the brakes were still functional, otherwise I dread to think what might have happened. Oh yeah. I see. Elisa? Cough. Let's see. Elisa, do you think you can work out what went wrong? Probably. You might say it runs in the family, even though you don't get along with your mother. Alright. Ahaha, how could I forget? It stands to reason that the scion of the Reinford group would be quite handy in mechanical matters. Yeah, probably. Even if she does pretend she wants nothing to do with her family anymore. True. Could you mind your own business? What you say, though, is not as true as it used to be. They have some professional engineers at the Reinford company now who can't even perform basic maintenance work. That's unfortunate. Wow, standards in higher education must be slipping. When you compare it to the Zeiss Central Factory in Liberal, the Reinford Group is getting far too big for its own good. All those giant vertically structured divisions, each with their own subdivisions. It sounds as though becoming the Empire's largest corporation brought its own share of new issues. I could see that. So, have you managed to figure out what the problem was? I think so. Well, do tell. Okay, whatever that means. It looks like there was a contact failure in the quartz circuits near the engine. That's probably why you suddenly had difficulty steering, even though it was just fine before. I see. Do you think you could repair it? Probably not. Right. I doubt it. I can diagnose, but I'm no technician. I think we'll need to call in a professional to fix it. Oh, right. I suppose that means we'll have to ask someone from Zender Game. Aha, I'm impressed. Calm voice. I can see that Forest Military Academy has more to be proud of than just its famous founder. Who's that? Oh, Elder Ivan. Dad. I'm sorry it took us so long to get here. I'm relieved to see that Norton made it back safely. Thank you for your assistance. Oh, no trouble at all. It sounds like you've been able to work out the cause of the problem here? Maybe. That was all thanks to Elisa. It was nothing, really. There's no shame in being proud of your accomplishments. Well, I'm glad you gotten this squared away. We still have something of a problem. I know, the truck's busted. What do you mean? Right, this is the settlement's only vehicle. Having it out of commission is going to make things pretty inconvenient around here. So you want us to go to Zender's Gate, is that what the job is? The sooner we can get it fixed, the better. I see. In that case, is there anything we could do to help? Well, sure, we'll just offer our services, why not? Are you sure? This isn't a part of your field study, you know. Yeah, I know that. Okay, apparently Emma respectfully disagrees. You treat us to such great food and show us such hospitality, I want to do what I can to help, alright? But actually, repairing the truck is a bit above my skill level. Still, it'd be discourteous of us to not at least make an attempt to assist our hosts. Thanks, everyone. Aha, if you insist, we'd be more than grateful for any assistance you can provide. If you could bring out someone who could do the repairs, that would be great. That sounds like the best course of action. Should we head to Zender Gate and see if they can spare a mechanic? Or the watchtower, maybe? Actually, I have someone else in mind. Someone far more keen than an army technician for things of this sort. Who is it? Oh. Up near Lake Wakrima in the Northern Highlands was an elderly man from the Empire. I'm sure he'll be able to fix the truck for us if we ask him. True, the hermit could probably have this fixed in no time at all. That cabin near the lake? We passed by earlier, but it seemed vacant. An old man from the Empire who's more reliable than an army technician? Oh yeah, you thought it was somebody, right, didn't you? Could it really be him? But who are you talking about? Elisa? So, you want us to go and call this man for you, then? If you'd be so kind. There's no hurry, though. If you have other things you need to do, by all means do those first. Either way, we'll need to clean up this side of the accident before anything else. Just handle it as you might if it were part of your field study. Will do. Okay, everyone, let's finish up anything we have left to do, then head for the cabin at the lake. Lake Wakrima is in the Northern Highlands. Yeah, I know, it's just there. We'll need to head north to the Guardian statue, then due northwest from there. We should set out on horseback at once. Silence. Yeah, that's done. Highland Cloth as a reward, okay. I mean, yeah, there could be some sort of hidden quest here, but I really don't have time to look at the moment. Should I talk to everybody? I don't know. This is the first time I've seen an accident caused by an orbital vehicle. It really surprised me. Louis really is a little troublemaker, though. Sigh. I'm sure I should make a dash to see what happened the moment I take my eye off her. I want to go look, too. You can't, Lily. It's too dangerous. Besides, Toma told you not to go near it, didn't he? Sniffle, but I want to help. Yeah, I know, but what can you do? You're too young, unfortunately. There we go. That should be all the wider things taken care of. Hee hee, I'm glad Amber wasn't hurt during this. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any hidden quests here. There could be, but I really don't have time to look at the moment. So let's just rest, and then we'll see about going north. Yeah, I know I'm not very good at figuring out where the hidden quests are, but again, that's the price we pay for playing this blind. Like I said before, in theory I could look up where the hidden quests are, but then that would spoil the blind aspect of the Let's Play. And not just that, I might spoil myself on something of the plot details if I do something like that too, you know? You know, anything can happen if you're careless enough. Alright, so we have to head pretty far away. Yeah. Not gonna lie. Alright, faced with turbo mode, we should get there pretty quickly. Oh, watch the edge. Watch the edge. Yeah. Okay, and watch the enemies too. I don't want to fight anybody right at the moment. I mean, all in all, hidden quests are okay, but it's also annoying too, because you miss out on some bonus stuff if you're just not careful and not looking in the right areas, you know? If I had things my way, I wouldn't have any hidden quests, to be honest, but it's not my job to make the game. It's just my job to play it. Okay, here we are again. Well, at least he made it as far as the lake. Is he at home? Well, the boat's there, so that's a telltale sign. And the garage is open, okay. Well, the boat's at the wharf and the garage door is open. So I'd say it's likely. Excellent, we should go see him at once. Lisa, where are you hiding? Is this your father or something, this old guy? Your uncle, maybe? I don't know. It's kind of weird how she thinks this could be somebody, and it probably will end up being that somebody. The question is this hermit guy gonna recognize her, though? Seems like there's someone inside. I suppose it must be the man we came to see then? Either that or intruder. Yeah, but he just came back from fishing. For a hermit, he doesn't seem to want for much. So, what are we gonna do? Knock? After entering the cabin, the time of day will advance to evening and all the day's field study activities will end. Knock on the door. Excuse me, is anyone home? It's open, come on in. She recognizes the voice, doesn't she? Elisa? Excuse us then. Who is this, though? What's his relationship to her? Yeah, he's too old to be a father. Maybe a grandfather? Yeah, she recognizes him. Hey, it's good to see you again, sir. Well, if this isn't Gaius, haven't seen you around for, what, half a year now? Yeah, something like that. Oh, he does know her. And whether Lisa's here too. Why, I don't think I've seen your face in, must be coming up on 5 years now? Wait, what? Could this be? Oh, I figured as much. Grandfather, what are you doing here? Why is she so upset? Well, I guess that's one way to be introduced, but let me give you a proper welcome. Yes, please. Gwen Reinford. Oh. I'm Gwen Reinford, Elisa's favorite granddad. That's debatable, but still. Pleasure to meet you all, Class 7. Honored to meet you, sir. I'm Reen Schwarzer. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Emma Milstein. Eustace Alborea. It's an honor. Ah, promising group of young folks if ever there was. But you've sure done a lot of growing in the last 5 years, Elisa. You're taller and bigger. It does this old man's heart good to see how easy on the eyes you become. Grandfather, please. But forget about me. What have you been doing out here all this time? Oh, he disappeared. Back when you disappeared from Rower, I never had believed it if someone told me this is where I'd find you. Do you have any idea how worried I've been? Oh, did you send letters? Oh, come now. I send you letters a couple of times a year, don't I? And of course, I read all the ones you give to Sharon, too. Still. Have you been here the whole time these past 5 years? I don't know. Okay, just about. I don't stay year-round, though. I spend about half the year traveling around the continent, seeing friends or visiting the Empire. I see. Mr. Reinford? Would you mind if I asked how you knew so much about our field study? He does raise an excellent point. It almost seems as though you were expecting us to pay you a visit. Well, it's just a coincidence the truck broke down when it did. But I admit, ever since Arena told me you were coming to the Highlands, I figured I'd see you at some point. Okay. Disbelief. You still talk to Mother? Yes, indeed, though just the bare minimum. Now, are you your Elisa's mother's father or Elisa's father's father? That's the big question. That girl's zeal for her work borders on unhealthy. Sigh, what did I ever do to turn her into such a workaholic? Okay, you're probably the father of her mother. Elisa? Anyway, we're all done with our coffee, so let's head on over to the settlement and have a look at that truck. Just wait outside a bit while I go grab my tools. Oh, actually, I caught a few good-sized trout. Can you take them over to the settlement when you go? Sure. Of course. I don't know, Lisa seems, off about this. So that's the former chairman of the Reinford Group. I knew of him by name, but he's a far more light-hearted man than I would have guessed. Indeed, he seems very easygoing. You can say what you really think. You're not going to hurt my feelings or anything. What's wrong? Oh, really? Everyone loves him because he's all laid back and approachable, but mostly he's just capricious and irresponsible. And then 5 years ago, he just... Lisa? Never mind. Let's get going. As soon as he's ready, we're heading back to the settlement. Alright. Let's wait for him by the garage. She does not want to talk about this. Is there some bad beef with her and him? I don't know. Okay. Gaius? Should we head back to the settlement? Hey Gaius, you're in pretty good terms with my grandfather then? Something like that. We've only known him for a couple of years, but all of us in the settlement owe him a lot. Jesus Christ, guys, my throat's so dry. Myself included. Ah. Okay, we're good to go. You mind if I ride with one of you? Grandfather? You aren't driving? Nah, the engines have been acting up a bit lately, so I'd rather not. That's fair. Besides, how could I pass up a chance to get to know my granddaughter's classmates a little better? Reen, right? Got room for one more up there? Sure, I guess. You have to warp me back, or is that the right... Okay. Sigh, why do you have to pick Reen? What's wrong? You better not be giving him any funny ideas. What's going on? I'm sure that isn't the case. I feel a bit more at ease if you focus more on the reins, though. How's little Sharon doing these days? I heard she recently started working at your dormitory. That's right. I haven't had too much time to get to know her. But she seems really skilled at what she does. Oh, she is, very much so. But more importantly, she's a real cutie. She always has that lovely reserved air, but there's a playful side to her, too. I wish she'd sign on as my personal maid. That'd be the life. Yeah. But that Emma girl is really nice, too. She got those glasses, the hair you want her to let down. You're acting very creepy, Gwen. And she's class press material to boot. There's a smoldering homeroom hottie if I ever saw one. How old are you? Like, are you in your 60s or 70s? Come on, you know you agree with me. Well, I can't really say that I disagree with you, but... if you don't mind me asking, why did you never tell Elisa that you were here? Tell me, Reen. What kind of girl do you see her as? Yeah, it's hard to answer. I say she's a really hard worker in a great many respects. Oh, I have no doubt of it. She's good-looking, polite, as well-mannered as any noble's daughter, intelligent. And that all comes naturally to her. It's not some persona she forces on herself, but... yeah, I'm amazed at how effortless she makes it all seem. And yet... she has a habit of trying to resolve everything without relying on anyone else for support. I'm sure it hasn't escaped the notice of a candy young man like yourself. It does feel like that sometimes, yeah. She's kind, and her sense of duty compels her to always see things through. But she always keeps everything bottled up, like she never wants to let on to anyone that she needs help with a problem. I'm Lisa R. from Rower. It's not like I'm trying to make a big deal out of it or anything. It's just, if everyone knew, it'd make things awkward between us. I don't want that. I have a feeling the relations between our mother and I caused her to end up that way. Or to be more specific, the conflict between the two of us. What happened? That's why I didn't tell her where I was. You tell me what happened, Gwen? But I'll leave it up to her to fill in the details about that. I'm sure that once the two of you are a bit closer, she'll tell you on her own. A bit closer? I have a feeling there's a critical misunderstanding going on here. Oh, is that so? I thought there was a little something going on between you two after seeing your name come up in one of her letters. Oh. Well, we did have that unfortunate accident back at the start of the year. Don't bring that up. That's all it was. We eventually got it sorted out, and nothing's really happened since. An accident, eh? What? Did you accidentally collide with her on the way to school, causing her to drop the toe she held between her sweet lips? What the hell are you talking about? No, this was not the case. And as the dust cleared, did the two of you find yourselves sprawled on the ground in an unlikely yet heart-racing position? That's a really oddly specific question. But I don't know what kind of heart-racing position you're... So, something really did happen, didn't it? Now just tell Gwen here all about it. I want every last juicy detail. Dude, you're acting really creepy. Grandfather, please. I really hope he didn't, like, molest her or something. Is that what this is leaning towards? Okay, someone's gonna be watching us, isn't there?
Hey,
isn't that... Okay, never mind. Oh yeah, the flying girl.
Ooh, it's those military academy students.
What's her story? She looks like she's, like, cosplaying as some sort of sci-fi girl.
I wonder what they're doing all the way out here.
Don't ask me. We're just doing a field study.
Oh well.
What is with this blue-haired girl?
Looks like things are gonna start getting interesting.
Oh, do tell. You're a robot? I don't speak silver object.
Okay, let's get this mission started! Sheesh. Gramps and the others can be so unreasonable sometimes.
Excuse me? What is your deal, girl? I don't understand. And who's your grandfather exactly? Does she like some part of some force that causes balance in the universe? I don't understand. That night, the people of the settlement held a banquet at the Elder's house for us, Gwyn, and Norton. I guess we're leaving tomorrow, right? Hence the banquet? I mean, guys are gonna have to say goodbye to his family again. I mean, I know it's not permanent, but still, it's gonna be hard on his siblings. I don't know what we'd do without you, Gwen. Here's to you, my friend. And to you. Come on, Lacan, this booze isn't gonna drink itself. Yes, yes. I can still hardly believe it. Finding the famous Gwyn Reinford out in the sticks like this. You know him, then? Of course, he seized on the opportunities of the Orbital Revolution to make Reinford the industrial powerhouse it is today. And it's only gotten bigger since his daughter took over. Okay, so that proves that they're related. The Reinford Company was originally an arms manufacturer, making their name on firearms and such. They underwent a massive expansion of their lineup and started working on orbital weapons and railway projects. I suppose that's what it must have looked like to the nobility, but... the company does business all across the continent, not just domestically. Gwyn has a refreshingly international outlook for an Erebonian businessman. I see. I knew he was a keen man, but I didn't realize he was that famous. The real mystery is why someone would walk away from that in the first place. He's probably hiding something. Some people say he got ill and had no choice but to stand down, but look at him now, he's the picture of health. So maybe there's some truth to the old rumor after all. Oh? What do you mean? Just something I heard a long time ago. No real proof of it, and we at the Imperial Chronicle aren't in the business of printing baseless speculation. Well, fill me in. What was the rumor? Elisa? Oof, I think my eyes were bigger than my stomach. I'm gonna go out and get a little fresh air, okay? Alright. She does not feel comfortable around her grandfather. Elisa? You want me to go after her, don't you? Reen, Elisa's going out to get some fresh air. Would you mind going and keeping her company? Not at all. But why me? You're the class president and all. You'd make for better company. That's subjective. No, trust me. I think you're definitely the best man for the job. Well, if you say so. Alright, I'll be back in a little while then. Who keeps messaging me? Oh, okay. Someone liked my Twitter post. Is she gonna fill me in on what's going on?
I'm such an idiot. What am I even doing?
I don't know either. Wow, would you look at that view? Amazing, isn't it, Elisa? It's so pretty. Come on, you two. We need to get going. We're running behind schedule. Okay, so who's the guy with the glasses in the front then? Bespectacled man. Now, let them have their fun. It's not often you have a day off like this. Why not try and relax for once? Is that your father? I'm very confused.
Elisa?
I don't think you should bug her right now, Reen. I wouldn't.
Oh, Reen. Well, what are you doing out here? Did you eat too much?
No.
My mouth says no, but my stomach's thinking yes. You doing okay? You seem a bit unsteady there.
Nothing like that. I'm just feeling a little out of it.
There's something wrong, and she knows it, but she's not telling us what it is.
I'm just going to stay out here for a while and get some fresh air. Then I'll be... Whoa! Sorry about that.
I was wondering what the hell was happening.
See?
She felt dizzy?
What did I tell you? We've been riding all day. I'm not surprised you're feeling tired. Riding a horse really takes it out of you.
Well, I wouldn't know personally. I never rode a horse, and I never will for that matter.
I guess you're right. Why didn't that occur to me before?
Hey, Elisa. Look up at the sky.
Is it the flying girl or is it a shooting star?
Wow.
Okay, never mind. It's just a very starry night.
You know, I didn't even notice it last night because we turned in so early.
Yeah, beautiful
Now
sky.
that we know. If you're out here to get some air, better to take in the starlight than look at the ground, right?
Sure.
You're right.
Okay, so we're gonna sit down and talk. Oh, laying on the ground together. Alright.
My father was a technician. 8 years
Oh.
ago, he passed away.
That's unfortunate.
My family was never really the same after that. Mother was director of the company back then. She focused all of her energy on making the Rhineford group even bigger. She used to treasure our family, but after that, it's like she could barely spare a thought for us.
Yeah, her mindset changed, I guess.
Oh. She did seem like a talented businesswoman when we met her. Well, more than talented to run the Rhineford group.
Mm-hmm.
What you saw in River Station was just a watered-down version of her normal intensity.
Is that so?
We'd be able to have dinner together maybe once every 3 months, and that's being generous.
Okay, she is very obsessed with work.
But at least I wasn't alone. Grandfather and Sharon were always there for me.
Until they weren't.
That's how it was, huh? I guess you've known Sharon for a long time then.
Probably.
Yeah, my mother hired her about 7 years ago.
Okay.
Being a Rhineford and all, I never had many people I could really call friends when I was young.
Yeah, I could see that.
The nobles looked down on me, of course, but the common people treated me like I was different from them, too.
That's sad.
At least with my grandfather and Sharon around, I never felt totally alone.
Until he left.
Grandfather introduced me to all kinds of different hobbies, like horseback riding and playing the violin.
Oh, I thought Elliot was the violin player in the group, but okay.
Sharon taught me self-defense and archery, and all the high society etiquette expected of a lady.
Okay.
Meanwhile, my mother kept expanding the company completely against the wishes of my grandfather, the chairman.
I see.
Keep going.
Though, hasn't Rhineford always been a big industrial company?
Kind of, yeah. Even back then, they took on projects in all fields, from steel mills to railway construction to guns and tanks. It's not surprising there are people out there who like to call the company a merchant of death.
Well, somebody has to make the weapons, right?
I can't say I completely agree with that side of the company, but I've never felt embarrassed or ashamed about it. But a few years ago, the Rhineford group finally went too far.
Oh boy, what'd they do?
What do you mean?
Those 2 railway guns set up in Gorelia Fortress on the eastern edge of the Empire?
That's what we saw in the first scene, right?
You know about those, right?
I do. I don't know if Reen does. Yep,
Yeah,
those things.
I've heard of them.
So are these like the super powerful guns that can destroy a whole continent or something? I don't know what the big deal is.
They're supposed to have the longest range of any orbital cannon in the world.
Okay then.
I've only seen their spec sheets, but the destruction they're capable of is terrifying.
And they're gonna fire in like a few weeks or something,
Erebonia's
right?
still fighting with Calvert over Crossbell, and those guns are capable of targeting any point in Crossbell State. In just a couple hours, they could wipe Crossbell City and its 500,000 citizens off the map.
See, I'm just very curious of what leads to the conflict to begin with at the start of the game. Like, what causes their war to break out?
No way. That's way beyond being a weapon of war. More like an instrument of massacre.
Yeah, and they could be firing.
I couldn't agree more. And neither could my grandfather, who supervised their construction.
So he left.
Even though my mother was the one who signed off on the project, my grandfather regretted it like the decision was his.
And that's when
As
he
he was
left.
hesitating over whether to hand them over to the Imperial Army, my mother betrayed him.
What?
In what manner?
She went behind his back and secured the support of all of Rhineford's major shareholders.
She kicked him out of the company?
Everyone from Ruhr's ruling lord Marquis Ragnar to the top brass of the Imperial Army was on her side.
Yeah, if you can't trust your family, then who can you trust at this
In
point?
the face of such overwhelming pressure from all sides, my grandfather was forced to capitulate.
Yeah, that really sucks.
He stepped down as chairman, and my mother wasted no time taking his place.
That's pretty heavy.
That's when my grandfather decided to leave the company entirely. And me.
Why'd you go with him?
I thought I'd at least have Sharon on my side, but she just did whatever my mother told her to do. It's been 5 years since then already.
That's pretty rough. You had a bit hard life.
Oh. I think I get it now. Why she gets under your skin, I mean.
Maybe her mother's the reason they go to war. I have no idea at this point.
It's not so much what your mother did, but how it ended up tearing your family apart.
Yeah, that's pretty sucky.
Yeah. I couldn't believe my mother would betray her own father. I couldn't believe grandfather would take it without fighting back.
Wait, what could he do? All the shareholders were against him, weren't they?
I couldn't believe Sharon, who'd always supported me, watched it all happen without a word of protest. It really drove it home to me, how big the Rhineford group was now, and how small I was.
Wow, this is depressing.
I hated realizing it had become so large that corporate interests were stronger than family ties.
Yeah, and again, that's pretty sucky.
Looking back, I guess that's when I decided I'd leave home and enroll in the academy.
Yeah, without your family's blessing, neither. Jeez.
Even when I ran, I couldn't go far enough to escape my mother's shadow, or the Rhineford name. Then I come here and find my grandfather happily enjoying a whole new life without a care in the world.
Yeah, it must make you feel a little mixed, doesn't it?
When I stepped outside, I was feeling so lost, so frustrated, wondering what I'd been doing all this time.
Running away, maybe?
But it's kind of strange, you know? I look up at the stars and it feels like I can escape the gravity of everything.
Okay, if that gives you comfort, so be it.
I think I'm finally starting to understand.
Understand what?
Why my grandfather chose to leave it all behind and move out here in the first place.
Okay, do tell. Freedom? Yeah, let's all put our hands up.
Stronger than you realize. You were finally ready to talk about it. About your family and the company and everything. So, maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that, right?
Well, she's gonna feel even worse when those guns fire.
Maybe you're right. But I don't think I would have been able to if I hadn't enrolled at the academy.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Meeting everyone in Class 7, the lacrosse club, you...
Oh, she said it.
I'm a better person for it. Your support has already made a difference.
Okay, so we're gonna kiss under the stars or something?
So, thanks.
I mean, that would be very cliche, but whatever.
Thanks for worrying about me. And thanks for reminding me to look up, not down.
Anytime. Though, truth be told, I came
Don't
to
say that.
because Emma asked me to.
God damn it, Reem.
Sorry to ruin the moment.
I thought that might be the case. Oh well, there's always next time.
Right. What's up?
It's kind of strange to hear you tell me I'm strong,
Why's that?
because I could say the same thing about you.
Ooh.
You always seem to get thrust into the role of leader, someone we can count on to keep us on track.
That is true. Is that because I'm the main character?
I guess running errands on all my free days is really helping me buckle down.
I guess so.
Still, I feel like I've got a long way to go.
What do you mean?
Especially when I keep running from myself.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't follow it either, Elisa.
Remember back in Keldic? I said that I came to the academy to find myself.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes, I wonder if maybe I just wanted to get away. From my family, from myself.
Well, you can't escape from yourself. Yourself is always a part of you.
Oh. Do you not get along well with your family?
Maybe your parents? I don't know about your sister, though.
Oh, I do. I'm not their real son, but my parents always loved me like I was.
That's good.
My sister and I, we've had our differences, especially lately, but we still get along pretty well.
As all siblings do, right?
No, the problem's just with me.
Reen.
It's kind of weird to say that.
Still, I suppose the fact you were finally ready to talk about it means that maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that, right?
Well, hopefully.
Who'd have thought I'd have the chance to feed you your own good advice so soon?
Yeah.
I can't believe you can just say things like that with a straight face. Maybe being on the receiving end every now and then will do you some good.
Sure.
Alright, you got me. I admit defeat. But yeah, I guess I'm starting to figure things out. In my own way.
Yeah, until something really weird happens in the story, which I know is going to happen.
Maybe enrolling at Thor's was the first thing I'd done right in a long time. I ended up in Class 7. And now, all of us are out here like this, spending time together.
Yeah, I like that. I hope the things we learned during our field studies can help us all make a difference in the world.
It probably will.
So, Wait, all of us?
Alright, who's spying?
You
Okay,
two were
then.
gone so long that we started to get a little worried.
It was your idea for me to come out here, Emma. Oh, she's pissed.
No way! How long have you been listening?
Probably the entire time.
Still, I suppose the fact that you were finally ready to talk about it means that maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that, right?
Stop!
Oh, now she's embarrassed.
Green, he was the one who said it first. I was just repeating it back to him.
Now she's getting all flustered.
Oh, Lisa, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Honestly, you touched my heart.
I apologize for eavesdropping on you, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad I did.
How did I end up in the middle of this anyway? Fine, if that's how you want to play it. None of you are getting any sleep until you've shared all your most embarrassing secrets.
Sure, let's go with that down that route.
What? I don't...
You wish.
Seems like you did well.
Define well.
Honestly, I feel like she helped me more than I helped her.
Is that so?
Hey, guys?
Hmm?
Starry night.
This is a really beautiful place.
Sure is.
Yeah. Ain't it?
Okay, this seems too good to be true. Something's gonna break this group apart. Hell yes, at least I can now use the S-Craft Rosetta Arrow.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world.
Did I reach a new rank?
I've got a little reward here for you.
Oh, ingenuity. Okay. Is that the end of the
Drinks on
chapter?
me someday.
Yeah, I know, Sarah. Okay, what's going on here? Is this the watchtower? Yep, that's the watchtower. Okay, 255 hours, shift's almost over. No sign of anything suspicious, or anything at all, really. That's gonna change in a second, isn't it? Why do we even do this every day? You do know what the point of having a sentry is, right? Oh hey, you're early. But come on now, you gotta get where I'm coming from at least a little. I can understand we were posted near Crossbell, but who's gonna start a war out here in the boondocks? You never know, right? Perhaps the fact that you never expected it would make it the perfect place to start a war. Oh god, is this where the war starts? Besides, Lieutenant General Vander says we need to stay on alert, and he knows the situation better than we do. The Lieutenant General is a great man, yeah. But what are those big shots from the 3rd Armored Division doing stationed in some backwater place like this anyway? You think that rumor's true? That he got posted here because he wouldn't help the Blood of the Iron Chancellor? Watch what you say, that kind of idle gossiping is how rumors get wings. Fine, Tick, such a killjoy. Anyway, you got things covered here? I want to go get some sleep. I have a few minutes left on my shift, but you're here, and hey, who's counting? Honestly. Oh, fuck. Wait, what was that? What the? Oh, shit. Okay, what happened? Did they just get shelled? Who had the order to attack? No one. I've heard nothing of the sort. Cedric needs to know about the... What the? Are you about to die? Holy fuck. You should evacuate right now. An enemy attack? Where's it coming from? No. Oh, Adidos. Oh shit, you are fucked. Okay, I was not expecting that. I did say someone was going to break the group apart, didn't I? God damn. Did that flying girl have something to do with this? She said, let's start this thing, so what the hell was that all about? Jesus Christ, that took a dark turn. Well, I think I'm going to leave it here, because I'm not sure what's going to happen next. Probably a very long interactive cutscene or something. Okay, so the war is already starting. I assume when I resume, it'll be Chapter 4. And shit's going to hit the fan. That much is pretty much apparent. Holy shit. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.